I'm Pat the plant. I'm not like you humans who have to get food. I can make my own through a process called photosynthesis. The process goes like this. Carbon dioxide and water use light energy to create oxygen and sugar. In other words, carbon dioxide and water are the inputs or reactants, and oxygen and sugar, or as I like to call it, glucose, are the outputs or products. This can also be written as a formula. 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus light 6O2 equals C6H12O6. But let's stick with the carbon dioxide and water things since we don't need to complicate this any more than we need to. I have light-capturing molecules called pigments. And no, it has nothing to do with pigs. Chlorophyll is a type of pigment that absorbs red and blue wavelengths, but not green. So the green is reflected, which results in my beautiful green color. And Kermit had it wrong. It's easy being green. Chlorophyll is found in the chloroplasts of my cells. There are actually two different processes involved in photosynthesis. First is a light-dependent reaction, which uses water and light to produce oxygen. Then there's the light-independent reaction, which uses carbon dioxide to create sugar. Both of these happen simultaneously, and they produce glucose, or the C6H12O6 that I need to survive. In other words, I can make my own sugar, and I give you humans oxygen so you can breathe. I know, I'm awesome. The light-dependent reaction takes place in my chloroplast, in organelles called thylakoids, which have compartments for pigment. When there's a stack of thylakoids, it's called a granum. The granum is like a stack of itty-bitty green pancakes. When the light hits me, a chemical reaction happens in my thylakoids. First, light is converted into chemical energy, better known as ATP and NADPH, and then water is split into electrons, protons, and oxygen. Therefore, oxygen is a product, and the combination of light and water produce this oxygen. So now you can take a deep breath. The light-independent reaction takes place in my chloroplast too, and it happens at the same time as a light-dependent reaction. I know, two reactions are better than one. The light-independent reaction takes place in my stroma, the fluid outside of the thylakoids. Carbon dioxide, or CO2, must be fixed by an enzyme. Inorganic carbon dioxide is changed into a more usable organic form. The light-independent reaction not only happens at the same time as the light-dependent one, it uses its products too. ATP from the light-dependent reaction helps supply energy. NADPH from the light-dependent reaction helps supplies reducing power and helps add high-energy electrons to the process. Fixed carbon dioxide plus ADP plus NADPH creates a product that can be turned into glucose. Going back to our formula, 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus light 6O2 equals C6H12O6. The carbon dioxide and glucose are created in the light-independent reaction. The water uses light energy to create oxygen in the light-dependent reaction. I need these processes so I can make my sugar. I know, I'm so sweet. And I give you humans oxygen. Plus, since I'm a producer in the food web, I supply energy for lots of hungry animals. And there you have it, photosynthesis. Thanks for watching.